Good morning, everybody. My stream deck is frozen. It's like it freezes every single morning. Well, not every morning, but every time I stream. There we go. What's up? Welcome, man. It's good to see you. Sergeant X22. Loon TC over on YouTube. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Needs an update. You know, it's funny you say that. I updated it yesterday hoping that would fix it. And then I also did the thing with like Windows where you can like set a process to be like a higher priority task. No change. I really just think like it's my computer and I just need to do a clean install, a fresh install on Windows. It's been almost 5 years now since I've done a fresh install of Windows. And actually this machine started with Windows 10 and then I did an in-place upgrade of Windows 11. That's probably a lot to do with it. Probably super messy, but welcome in everybody. It's good to see you. I'd like to announce officially that Sergeant X22 was first in chat, so they have that honor for today. So I have the Elgato Stream Deck set to start on startup rather than it only opening when you select the app. It runs in the background, and I've also, as of today, I have started opening it up to run in the foreground. No change. I don't know. I think it's just Windows. Just Windows being Windows. Good morning to you, TC. Well, yeah, welcome everybody. We're gonna be playing some Planet Coaster 2. I know, shocking. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream today. We've got some plans today. So we might only be live for like 2-3 hours at most, but I'm probably thinking about 2 hours. So we need to stay laser focused. I know we're very good at that. Like I never, procrastinate. I never get distracted by other things in the park. I never get distracted by what we're talking about in chat. So it shouldn't be an issue for us since we do that every stream. Oh, wait, look, a drink. Oh, that almost exploded on me. Is the water park water parking? Let's find out if the water park's water parking. Squirrel. What's the name of that dog in Up? Like squirrel. I don't remember. A long time since I've watched Up. I forgot how much I like this wave pool now. This is so much better than the pool we used to have. Uh-oh. I don't think this person agrees, though. It's very slippery. This is why you don't run around pools, because it's very slippery. Can't even walk. Oh, right. I forgot. See, look at that. I already got distracted. I forgot. We've finished the subway. We don't need to work on that anymore. We need to work on this. And we've got the front part completed. We need to work on the sides. We need to work on everything else, basically. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. We need to figure out how we can make it so this lines up without it being like awkward. And what that might mean doing is removing these from being bases. Why did that just get removed? No, not the flim, just this piece, please. Goodness, wow, that was difficult. we just do something like that? Oh. These don't line up. That's a problem. Did I select the wrong thing again? Sure did. Hello? Okay. You know, maybe we put it there to make it easier for ourselves. The game's like, I'm trying to help you, Crispy. What's up, Michael? Welcome in. I'm doing. I'm a little tired. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. I mean, I guess we need it to at some point, but. I can also delete this. Well, that's part of it. Never mind. Okay. You move up. There we go. I think we're just gonna have to rebuild it why is this? Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, yes, it is. Is it off? No, it's not. It's not. I'm just going crazy. We'll just have to rebuild the back. I thought we could just copy paste it. But we cannot. How's everyone doing? How you doing, Michael? Now the challenge is going to be making this the correct height. I suppose what we could do for this one is copy that and then get another girder. No, it's not gonna be, it's horizontal. I forgot about that. Okay, then what we'll do is just copy this up and we'll eyeball it. Yeah. That should be okay. That you're doing well. Broke through the creative block in your park and had a great idea for a theming ride. What's the idea so I can steal it? I'm kidding. That's great that you got through the block. That. I get that. That's hard. That's a difficult thing to get past. That'll be okay. Story time, a YouTuber stole my idea. Whatever reason, that made me also have the It's Always Sunny theme play in my head. Like, the gang steals the YouTube idea or whatever, I don't know. All right. I just need to delete this. Poof, you're gone. I suppose that works. Cries and don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Hell yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay, before I continue here, chat, let me tell you another reason why the stream might be shorter. We do have plans, but before those plans, there might be the start of a tornado outbreak tonight. I'm sorry, not tonight. This morning and this afternoon. And I want to show y'all what we're looking at. Because again, I have a very I like weather a lot. I've considered going back to school for meteorology just because I like it so much, but also I'd have to take calculus and calculus 2, and we know how I feel about math, so we're not going to do that. But let me show you what we're looking at. If you're in the United States, specifically the South. This is bad. This is very bad right here. Live stream the tornadoes. You know what? It when there is severe weather near me, we've tried to do that in the past. I wouldn't call myself like a weather chaser, but a weather spotter. I am actually certified by the National Weather Service as a certified weather spotter. So, moderate risks don't happen very often. And you might think, oh, it's just moderate. Moderate's 4 out of 5. 5 being the highest intensity of a risk for severe weather. Let's get out, Psychic. This is severe storms. This is not rainfall. This is likelihood of lightning, wind, hail. Actually, not hail. Just like lightning and just big storms. But what is most concerning about this, if we look at the tornado outlook, this is very rare. There is a 15% hatched risk of tornadoes in this area within 25 miles of any given point in this area. If you don't know, the scale of things here, I'm pretty sure this state right here, Mississippi, is basically the size of the UK. In fact, hold on. UK square miles, 94,000 square miles. Okay, it's half the size. Half the size of the UK. So just imagine half the entire country of the UK is under a tornado threat. Now, the Netherlands is only 16,000 square miles. Imagine that like 4 to 5 of your entire countries are under a tornado threat. It's a big risk. It's a big area. No, because we don't live in stupid weather. Stupid. Well, next you're going to say you have like government provided healthcare or something, and we're over here declaring bankruptcy when we need X-ray. Right? Cry as an American. But yeah, this is big. It's starting to happen now. These red polygons are tornado warnings. I wonder if any of them are observed yet. No. So there's 2 tornado warnings, a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings. None of them are observed yet, but if we look at the velocity, we can see, you can actually visually see the storm swirling about. Like, you used to seeing this kind of radar. And I'm sorry, we're taking a break from Planet Coaster right now. I said there would be no distractions, didn't I? You can actually see, this is what you usually see when you look at radar. But if we look at the velocity product, we can literally see the storm rotating right here. Green is winds going towards the radar site. Red are winds going away. So if you look at it that way, you can literally see winds going this way, other winds going this way, and they're just swirling like this. Wild. So those are tornadic supercells. Same here. If you see green and red like pixel skipping each other like this, that's bad. So I just wanted to share one of my interests with y'all for a moment and tell you why we might cut the short stream. Cut the stream short. I just mixed up my words. Because I might just literally just sit and watch my radar and stuff. Because it's fun to me, just watching it all and stuff. Oh, we're getting a new scan. Interesting. If there wasn't... There might be a tornado there. So have I ever seen a tornado up close? Not yet. I want to so badly though. And by the way, Grim, welcome in. Psychit, welcome in begrudgingly. And Lucy, welcome in. I want to see a tornado up close very badly. But what I'm looking at right here is the radar. There's this ball right here of red, which doesn't mean anything by itself. But then if we look at the velocity product, actually that got a lot better. So I'm gonna take back what I said. That's probably nothing. If we looked at the frame before though, it was still there. And it kind of lined up with a drop in the correlation coefficient, which the correlation, so this, we're going to keep talking about this. I'm so sorry, but I like talking about stuff I'm interested in. This radar view is called the correlation coefficient, and it is correlating things in the air with things that should not be in the air. So radar, if you aren't aware, radar is basically just a reflection of a radar beam back to the radar site. And it's reflecting off of droplets of water in the air. So the more droplets, the more intense it looks on reflectivity radar right here. And that's what you usually see, reflectivity. But you've also got velocity products, which again show the direction that those water droplets are moving. You also have correlation coefficient, which is what this is. And this is looking at what should not be in the air. So it's basically like, okay, there's water droplets right here. This is just normal. It's just this tan, purple color. But if something's not supposed to be in the air, we can see that with the correlation coefficient. So for example, if there's a tornado on the ground and we see the velocity right here, which, by the way, it just looks like it picked up again. If we see like a velocity couplet right here, and then we look at the correlation coefficient and we see a drop, like a bunch of deep blue pixels in this area, we can safely say, oh, there's some tree branches in the air. There's some stuff that should not be there. Perhaps parts of people's houses in the air. You can literally see that on the radar. And that's how the National Weather Service can actually confirm a tornado without even seeing it. It's wild. Last tornado in the Netherlands was 1927. Whoa. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. That's why we might be ending the stream early, and I like talking about stuff I'm interested in. So I hope that was interesting to you in the slightest bit. I'm going to keep that over on my other monitor, and if something crazy happens, I might show off what happens. Or we might dip out and end the stream early if that happens. But anyway, I'm going to sit down now, and we're going to start building this slip and slide. Things that are not in the air should not be in the air, like cows. But typically it's more things like debris, pieces of houses, trees, stuff like that. Because what you're seeing on the radar right there is thousands of feet up, sometimes even higher than that. Okay, hold on. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. So where's our radar site? Right here. Radars shine as a beam at a slight angle. This has a tilt of what tilt are we at right now? 0.7 degrees. So that radar beam is angled at 0.7 degrees relative to the ground. So you can imagine over, 50 miles, as you go further away, this is higher up in the atmosphere. So you gotta also, you gotta think about this picture being a 3D image in some way. Because right here, we're seeing a, that's 27 miles from the radar site. We're seeing something that's like maybe 1,000 feet up, a couple thousand feet up. Whereas if we were looking at this storm right here, that's probably 3,000 or 4,000 feet up. And there's actually charts that tell you exactly how far it would be up based upon the distance to the radar. So you don't have to do the math. You can just literally just punch in the number. Anyway, okay, we're done. Have you ever watched Twister though, bro? This is where we get, okay, y'all are trolling me and y'all can just, you can get out. Not you, Havoc, you can stay. They're not being nice to me, Havoc. Twisters is a 2024 movie. Twisters is a 2024 movie, yes. Twister, the far superior movie, is a little older than that. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. $1996. I'm gonna go off, die of old age. Okay. I was gonna say, okay, bye, but I stopped it okay because that kind of just sounded funny. I love listening to people talk about their specialist subjects. Lauren is the same way. Lauren could just like listen to me talk about my stuff that I'm interested in all day long. She'll be like, tell me more about the SIP protocol. And then I'll tell her all about the SIP protocol. That's a redundant statement, by the way. The SIP protocol doesn't make any sense because it's the session initiated protocol. So I basically just ATM'd myself. I ATM machined myself by saying session initiated protocol. But what can you do? Nothing. You can't do anything about it. Okay. Nick card. Yep. Yep. Exactly. I'm running on 24 hours of sleep. I'm about ready to fire up the game unless Crispy does another squirrel. Probably. I cannot guarantee that that will not happen. In fact, I can probably guarantee that it will happen. Although there is only one tornado warning now. You haven't slept in 24 hours?
I am better
Why?
than I've ever been or ever will be.
Why?
Have some Besser's Bucks Crispy 3.
Aw. Thanks, Krem. I appreciate you. 44 months. That's 8 years of support. You see the slight hesitation in second guessing of my math right there? Thanks, Graham. I appreciate you using your Bezos bucks here. How you doing? I did have a good holiday. It was rather long and a lot of traveling. And in fact, tomorrow morning, Lauren and I have another flight. We're going up to New York. So it's even more traveling. It is what it is, though. Work. So y'all know that I ended stream yesterday just before 1 p.m. my time. I started working right at 1 p.m. I did not stop working until like 12:45 a.m. this morning. It was brutal. The work that I had to do just did not go well, but it's mission critical systems, so like I couldn't just like stop and be like, I'll do it later. Like I had planned this maintenance window like a month in advance, and I had to extend the window twice throughout the whole thing. I thought it was only going to take like 5 hours, so I gave myself 6 hours in the maintenance window, and no, it took almost 13 hours, and I didn't even get to finish everything. I had to revert some of the updates back to what they were before I even did anything. It's fun stuff. These are supposed to be like that. Yeah. That was recently. That was yesterday. Hence the flavored sparkling water with caffeine that I've got right here. Looks like that other tornado warning is about to expire. So nothing too crazy going on exactly right now, but it will ramp up. So if you know anybody in those areas, reach out, let them know that they, make sure that they're aware that they're going to be getting hit pretty hard with severe weather today. Those of you that might not know, my interest in weather was piqued in 2021 when a tornado came through my town and missed me by about 2 blocks. And that started my storm anxiety. And then I was like, I'm not going to let storm anxiety consume me. So I was like, let's turn the anxiety into knowledge. So then I started learning a heck of a lot about storms. And now I turned storm anxiety into a hobby. Well, I converted at it, and I don't. My hobby is not anxiety, but well, maybe a little bit, but not with storms. It's motivation, I guess you could say. Thanks to working third shift, you're developing insomnia. Ugh. Just throwing off that circadian rhythm. All right, we need to move these up slightly to match the others. So, nope, not duplicate, just move. They're about, I don't know, 40% up. That'll do. That'll do. And then I'll remove these. Blast them on over. A brilliant mindset. Thank you. It took a little bit to get there. There were definitely lots of weather events that occurred after that tornado that did not... They were not fun. They were not good for me mentally. But they ended up being okay in the end. And motivating, I should say. Okay. That's looking good. We still need to tidy this up over here. What did we do here? Oh, it was the platforms, right? So there's actually nothing to tidy up right there. We might have to just, actually, no, we do need to tidy up. I just realized none of this is, it needs to be pushed in. Was that yellow trim on your right side over too much? Yes, it certainly is. It's going over a little too much. And might have to move this structure in a little bit so it's not going through there. It's not up here, though. Oh, I forgot. They're slightly off. Okay. Dang it. All right. Let's get this... Okay, what? Let's move this away. We can easily select it in the future. And then we're going to move this whole thing. Again. What's up, Forbidden Lake? Did the blink not work? My test blinked worked. I didn't see the lights blink if they did. I just need to tuck this in just a little bit. There we go. They did? Okay, cool. I just was non-observant then. Okay. That's better. What's it look like up here? It's okay. That's... I guess that is what happens up here too. Oh, and that'll be hidden, right? We'll be putting something around the edge there, so it'll be fine. That should be okay. Now we can go ahead and multi-select this guy and move it in, and it should fit right inside that. Yep. Right there. Cool. And then go ahead and try and select this piece. Want me to select the entrance. Select the piece. There we go. Boom. I shouldn't have deleted it. I should have just, it's fine. We'll do the detailing, the final trimmings when we're done with the superstructure, I suppose. And once I figure out what the heck I'm going to do here, I'm going to have to... What am I going to do here? Hello. Lauren, maybe a coffee. You want to be on stream? Lauren. Oliver's what? Yeah. Thank you. Hi, bud. Oh. I had the door closed because Lauren's dad is here and he was still sleeping, and the guest room is just down the corridor. Oliver couldn't get into the room. He apparently had been sitting outside the closed door all stream. Hi, bud. You missed me? we need to decide what we're gonna do. He really is a tremendously affectionate. Yes, he really is. He just always wants to be near me and rubbed and pet and a big purry boy, aren't you? Aren't you, bud? Here. I'm going to turn the cat camera on. Put you over here. Only by Crispy, though. Don't let him fool you. That's true. Yeah, I am his human. He chose me. He's not this affectionate towards any other human. What is this? Game? Why does this exist? You don't have your glasses on. Hello. I don't have my glasses on either, you know, so we got that in common. We've got some Elite Dangerous themed coffee this morning. Tastes like Thargoid tears. You have Tot coffee? That was very funny. That was I very much appreciate that, Forbidden Lake. Trying to make the text readable for you to that's good. That was, I quite enjoyed that. Thank you for that. Maybe we should not do that and instead copy it. Who did that? Who did this? Oh, it was me. I can't read that. Well, Una can't for sure, but I can't either. There are no more tornado warnings right now, chat, but don't let that fool you. It's only gonna get worse as the day goes on. Oh, I forgot to do a shout out. I also just realized YouTube's not been pulled up for a while. I have not had YouTube pulled up for like ever. I'm so sorry, YouTube. God, I'm such a bad streamer. Oh my God, there's been so much happening in YouTube. Michael, Andy, I'm so sorry. So I tried this new integrated chat that directly goes into my OBS, and it crashed OBS every single time. I don't know why. So I'm trying to be better at this, but I'm so sorry. You know what I need to do? I need to make a command so that if folks are in YouTube, they can type in like exclamation point, Crispy, look at me, or like something that Crispy, you're being an idiot, and then it'll like play a sound, and I'd be like, oh crap, forgot to look at YouTube chat. You did. Oh wait, did I? Your bots work on YouTube? Yeah. That's okay, Pep. That's okay. That's why we're streaming on both, apparently, but I'm not paying attention to both. Okay, let's catch up on YouTube. I feel for you guys in the US, from England, Liverpool. Weather never goes wild like there. I will say there is one positive about this weather, and it can be very beautiful. I have some of the shots that I've taken in the weather channel on our Discord. Let me show some of those. Stand by. Let me get them all. You taught it yourself? Wait, you just taught it yourself cross-platform. That's very impressive. Watch YouTube. That should be the command. Sorry, chat. One sec. I told you we wouldn't get distracted. Look at us get distracted. I want to show off some of these pretty pictures that I took though, because I got a drone and I've been getting into drone photography, and drone photography goes really well with weather. If you weren't aware. Okay, yeah, that's all I got. And here's one of the first shots that I took that I'm very happy with. This is a shelf cloud coming into my town. Lightly edit it. Very happy with that. Just another storm, but the light on this one really made me interested in it, so that's why I liked this one. I think this was like my cell phone wallpaper for a while. This one right here is my desktop wallpaper. Like if I didn't have Roller Coaster Tycoon, if I didn't have Planet Coaster 2 up, you'd see that was my desktop wallpaper. This one. Very cool. Very demure, very cutesy. Now this is very cool. This is the first time I was ever able to take photos of a tornadic supercell. So this is a rotating supercell. And there's even a wall cloud right here. A wall cloud is a lowering below a supercell that is likely to form a tornado. Now this one never did, but it was still really cool that I was able to like take a photo of this, and it just, the scale is just so massive. And then this one's one of my favorites, just because I mean, you got a double rainbow. Well, I'm kind of blocking some of it, and you can just see like it's super clear elsewhere, and just this isolated thunder, or this isolated rain shower. And I took this from like 1,000 feet up or something like that. Very happy with it. But yeah, that's my adventure into weather drone photography, and I wanted to share that. Again, not getting distracted at all. At some point, I would absolutely love... Where's the slip and slide? Right here. Just pop into the capsule and you'll slip and slide, and Probably die. I'm an original Dr. Seuss. To death. All right. Oh, that rotated. That should not be on this side. Both the entrance. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. It is. It's correct. Everything's fine. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I know a spot to spunk. These are the spots. That's what a compliment, actually. I want to check something. Again, I'm not getting distracted, I promise. So, what was that? Do I have a Java update again? I don't know what that alert was. I am looking at my YouTube right now. USB. And good God, look at me right here 3 years ago. That's just that beard and the no hair. Good Lord, what was I thinking?
Join Potato Talk Club. We're meeting right now.
Revote, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I was a Viking. That's what my nephew said when I showed up looking like that 3 years ago at Christmas. Anyway, COVID look, truth. I was working from home at the time. I wanted to see how far I could grow my beard out. It wasn't a good look, but I just wanted to see what had happened. And it turns out that I don't look that great in a long beard. I look okay in a moderate beard. What was I going for here? Oh, yes. Some of you may have known if we reached 8 members on YouTube, it should have shown. My understanding, YouTube told me that after we have 8 members, it will showcase the members right here. Because I want to show you guys off. I'm proud of y'all. But it's not showing up right now. So just know I'm trying. Here, let me show you what it should look like. It should look like this. And this is who I was going to shout out to y'all, by the way. Ryan Hall, y'all does some excellent live streams of weather coverage. He's probably the stream that I'll be watching when I stop streaming to when I kind of go into weather mode. Go check him out. He's very knowledgeable. I'm not the biggest fan of his actual videos. I think they're a little sensationalist. I mean, just these thumbnails are just daily forecasts, and every single one of them makes me think it's a major weather event. It's not. And I don't like that part of his channel at all. But his live streams are fantastic. He also has a team of weather spotters and tornado chasers that he pays to go out and spot, and he has their live cameras on the feed at all times. He's usually got like a dozen chasers out in the field, so we can, like, when there's tornado outbreaks like it's going to happen today, you will see tornadoes live on stream, very close, and it's very interesting if you're into that kind of thing. So go check Ryan out. Okay. Remember when I said we weren't going to get distracted, chat? We're not distracted yet. We got close, but we're not distracted yet. Oh, if for some reason you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that follow button, like what Revote just did. Join the Crispy Crew. Or, I'm sorry, the Spud Club. If you want to join the Crispy Crew, you can. You can hit that subscribe button on Twitch. You can also hit that subscribe button over on YouTube. That one's free. The subscribe button over on YouTube is absolutely free. And I would greatly appreciate if you hit that subscribe button over there and that like button. But we are currently 179 subscriptions on YouTube away from our goal of 1,000. We're getting there faster than I ever thought we would. And I just want to keep that momentum up. So if you're liking the stream, consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hep! Oh my goodness, thank you. Hep becoming a member on YouTube. Thank you very much for that support. I really, really appreciate that. It means a lot. YouTube's like I keep saying this, YouTube's like brand new to me. I don't know what I'm doing over there. But I feel like I'm doing something right if y'all are like joining over there and stuff. So thank you. I appreciate that. Really do. If you're a member on YouTube, you get early access to all the videos that I upload over there. Now, granted, I've not uploaded a video over there for like 2 weeks now. But things have just been a little busy. We'll get back in the swing of things. You're not reading chat, we know that. Shh. I should have ignored that message just to pretend that I wasn't reading it. I mean, I shouldn't have, but I should. What was I doing? Why did I... You like no ads on YouTube? So I'll be honest with y'all. Let's have a frank conversation here. My understanding, right? Actually, I don't know how YouTube works because I have YouTube Premium. I don't know when ads are supposed to play. It's my understanding right now on my YouTube channel, and I say this as Twitch is experiencing an ad. It's my understanding on my YouTube channel right now, there are no ads that interrupt the video. There might be a banner ad or something, but it's not like Twitch, from my understanding right now, where the stream gets interrupted. Is that the case? Can anyone on YouTube confirm that for me? If that is the case, it is also my understanding that as we continue our journey towards the next part, you can confirm? Okay, thank you, Michael. As we continue our journey towards the next milestone of YouTube partnership, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will have the option to enable ads. I won't be if I have that option not to. I will, however, enable ads on the videos that I upload, but on my live streams, I won't, because that is just the way that YouTube, the way that Twitch just slaps an ad mid live stream. You know, when live stream's important with interactions and stuff like that. Don't want that. On videos, though, I'll be honest, when I can, I will put ads on those. Because I plan on, my ultimate goal is to do content creation and live streaming a lot more than I am right now. And that's just the nature of things. I gotta try and monetize things when I can, but I'm not gonna do it in ways that make me extremely unhappy, and completely interrupting a live stream is not acceptable. So, yeah. Thank you, Michael. But monetize these nuts, says Una. But I just want to be upfront with you, because I'm talking about reaching this goal of 1,000. Why did my scene just transition? I'm talking about reaching this goal of 1,000 subscribers, and that's when I have the ability to put ads on videos. I just want to be upfront. Like I feel like everyone's subscribing and we're getting all excited, and then oh, it's just ads. That's what we're excited about. But that's just one aspect of it, and I like being transparent about that kind of stuff. So what's the perk of being partnered with YouTube? There's 2 milestones for YouTube partnership. The first one we've already reached, and that allows us to basically have memberships. So kind of like subscriptions on Twitch, where it's a monthly fee and you get rewards in return for that. There's a couple of other things, like I can put like my shop items like below the video. Like I'm pretty sure if you're watching the live stream, if you scroll down a little bit, you probably see a little carousel of merch from my store. That's another perk of that first tier. The second tier, actually, I can just show you. I think. Let me make sure that there's nothing that I'm not allowed to share. I know Twitch is really weird about showing like the creator studio on stream. Yeah, I can show this. Okay. Everyone thinks they want partner, then they find out they actually get a % of income taken away. Well, there is no income without being partner. So, I mean, YouTube actually does it a lot more fair than Twitch. YouTube does a 70-30 split. 70 goes to the creator, 30 goes to YouTube. Twitch does 50-50. YouTube also does it better in the sense that they allow me to set the prices instead of it only being like a $5, $10, and $25 subscription. Like on Twitch, YouTube, I can set the price. So I've actually set one of them to be the lowest that they let me, so that it's more accessible to folks that, you know, might want to become a member. But here's what I was going to show you all. So here is the milestone that we're currently trying to get. The eligibility is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You can see we have that. Thank you very much, folks that watch the streams and the videos. We've reached that way faster than I ever thought possible, and I'm very grateful for that. So the only thing left is the subscription count, and you can see this one. We get watch page ads, earned ads, and YouTube Premium on the watch page. You earn ads from ads on or around your videos, and from YouTube Premium subscribers watching your video on the watch page. And then you also get ads from the Shorts feed as well. That's the only, from my understanding, that's the only 2 things that get added after the first milestone. So in a sense, yes, you are contributing to ads, but I want to say, I would probably say most of y'all that hang out here that are like really, you know, here almost all the time, you're already probably a member or a subscriber, so the ads aren't even going to be a thing for you. But yeah, hope that answered the question. Just hate watching live on Twitch. I'm sitting there with 5 minutes of ads. It's so annoying, Pep. I agree. If I could turn off the ads on my Twitch, I would. But I can't. But I do have them set to be the smallest amount of ads I can do. Some people can go up to like 6 minutes of ads in an hour. The least I can do is 2.5 minutes of ads per hour. And that's what I've got it set to. Actually, let me double check that and confirm. It might be 2 minutes. I don't want to be lying to y'all and then get exposed and then I get canceled. I'm sorry. It's not 2.5 minutes. It's 3 minutes per hour, 1.5 minutes of ads every 30 minutes is the least I can do on Twitch without pre-roll. What's the difference? What is pre-roll? What's mid-roll? Mid-roll are the ads that you get while you're watching the stream. Pre-roll is an ad that you get when you click on the stream before you can even watch any content. So as a creator, the goal is to have no pre-roll, because for a new viewer that's never watched your content before, the first couple of minutes are very crucial. And if you're going to make someone watch a minute-long Raid Shadow Legends ad, they're not going to stick around that long to check out your stream. So you want to get rid of that pre-roll to give them a chance to see what the content's about. And removing the pre-roll obviously is better in the long run for that kind of stuff. I think it's also annoying when you have to subscribe on Twitch to listen or have chat open. Totgate, the day he lied to us about his ads. I did. And then I realized immediately, wait, I don't think that's right. Let's double check. But yeah, you're right. This was Totgate, December 28th. Always remember. You have to subscribe on Twitch to listen or have chat open. Oh, you're talking about the creators that either do a subscription only stream or a subscribers only chat. Yeah, I agree. I think there's some benefit to doing subscriber only streams occasionally as a reward, you know? But follower only chat and subscriber only chat, I'm not a fan of at all. And in fact, I usually don't even raid channels that do that, because Twitch is all about the interaction, and if I have to follow an account to just talk, I'm not a fan of that. I understand that some channels need to do that for protection, because there's bad actors out there. But there's also ways to get around that. There's ways, there's bots and stuff that can help out with that as well. So, I don't know. It's not an easy thing to just be like, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore. All right. I think that should be enough to get us started. Let's get that in there as well. And move that over there. Flip it on around. Only videos. Videos make sense. I'm glad you agree, Pep. Yep. Live content is just very different. Live streamed content is just very different. I think, and interrupting it with ads is no bueno. I think that works. I mean, it kind of sticks out a little bit, but like it also, it kind of looks good. I think what we could do if we really want, we could add in some like extra cross beams if we really want it to, maybe. I don't know. But I think that looks good. We can, we'll put that in and continue it straight up. Well, today, just day 2 of me finding you, and so far I'm liking it. I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate you saying that. Try and have a good time. For years, I've tried to always say that my channel, or at least what I try to make my channel, is just an escape from reality, because reality can kind of be butts sometimes. So, if nothing more than just a way to just have fun for a couple hours a day. That's what I try and do. Especially when I started streaming, when COVID was kind of becoming a thing. Hey Corgi, welcome in. How you doing? I have a question for YouTube folks. And I have a question for Twitch folks as well. If you don't, so I've noticed that a lot of folks either enjoy, and this is specifically live streams, by the way, chat. I'm only talking about live streams. Some people prefer to be on YouTube for live streams. Some people prefer to be on Twitch for live streams. Why? What's your reason for, if you don't, switch between the platforms, what's your reason for enjoying YouTube streams more than like Twitch streams or vice versa? I'm just curious more than anything. Hi Kona. I saw your messages earlier and I was distracted and then I completely forgot to circle back. Not distracting me with Discord at all. I would never. Oh god, what'd you do? Oh, cool. You care if I show these pictures on stream, Kona? YouTube because no ads, and Twitch has better chat. Oh, so Lucy, you're watching on YouTube, but you're chatting on Twitch? Interesting. Go for it? Okay, cool. Let me load up these pictures. See, that's even going to be better for anyone that does that as well, because in the very near future, once I'm able to upgrade my computer, the streams to YouTube will be 4K. All right, so Kona just sent me this. He's been working on this model while watching my streams for the last couple of days. And I want to showcase something that looks really cool and something that Kona did that was very productive during what could have just been a lazy stream watching me, you know? Very cool. I always love like learning what y'all are doing when I might just be like on the TV in the background or on the second monitor, that kind of stuff. Like I know that a lot of y'all will play the game that I'm streaming along with me. That's not a surprise, but like building a model helicopter, that's not something I would have put on my bingo card whatsoever. Go up to the green level. I saw a small overlooked area. Oh yeah. Thank you. We'll look at that. I'm gonna focus on building this side up first, and then we'll go over there. But thank you. That is. I now see that. I tend to watch streams on Twitch and videos on YouTube more out of habit than anything. That makes sense. I've never really seen live streams on YouTube. I just associate Twitch with streaming, I guess. That's been what I've been doing as well. Rabbit, and this whole multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube is very new to me. And they watch on Twitch, since I have Turbo. Love Twitch Turbo. But seems like YouTube has better quality. It does. I also wish Twitch had the ability to pause and rewind during the stream like YouTube. Yes. Me too. There is a way that you can do it on Twitch, and it's very jank, but if you you have to leave the stream, go to the streamer's like main channel on Twitch, go to their VODs, and then click on the VOD that is currently being streamed. Then you have the ability to scrub through the video, but it's nothing like YouTube where you can just go back like 15 seconds to catch something that you missed. That's something that I absolutely love about Twitch's live streams. That's like because the only other way that I know how to do that on Twitch that is not like super roundabout is to literally make a clip. Because that clips the last 60 seconds, and then I can go back and watch it. But it's nothing like how easy it is on YouTube. I agree. There needs to be a way to scrub back, you know, and in case you missed something. I can't tell you how many times someone in my chat or I've had to ask someone on a Twitch stream, what did you say? I missed that, because I can't just go back 5 seconds and listen to what they said on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on Twitch. But yeah, I totally get that. Completely agreed with you there. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. For me, I've been on YouTube for so long, Twitch was never in my mind to move over to. Makes sense. Makes sense. But what you said about YouTube having better quality, it's 100% true. YouTube has invested resources in improving the quality of their streams. Twitch has been focusing on improving the community features of their streams. And there's pros and cons to each. Like, for example, like most people, when they say they like Twitch, it's because of the chat in the community, because there's just more available to them with that. Raids are a huge part of Twitch, and YouTube kind of has that, but it's in no way as community driven as Twitch. YouTube has something called a redirect, and basically just when a stream ends, it redirects to a different video. And from my understanding, from what I've experienced, there's not like, it's not like a, hey guys, we're going to go raid this person. You know, it doesn't say we're raiding this person. It doesn't say you can opt out of a raid. It doesn't say you can follow the person we're raiding. There's nothing like that. It just loads up another live stream or video or whatever, and then that's it. But YouTube has, like I said, better quality. It's got 4K. It's got 2K. It stores VODs for much longer. How are we going to do this? I just sent you a message on your project. It's taking ages and not finished yet. Oop, I see that MSI laptop we were talking about. Oh, wow. Are you building that icon? Oh, is this the handicap accessible picnic area that you were telling us about yesterday? Yep. Very cool. I like the, it looks like you're building this out of shapes sunk into the ground. I like that. I can understand how much patience it takes to make stuff like this because of what we did with that that wet floor sign the other day. That's awesome. When that's finished, please, 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 please send it my way so that we can put it in the park. If you missed it yesterday, by the way, chat, if you are a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member, if you have a small blueprint that you would like to add to our community park, send it my way. Send me the share code either in our Discord Planet Coaster 2 channel or in a comment below or a DM on Twitch. Message one of my mods with it or something. Just some way of getting it to me where it's not lost in chat, because we'll get it added to the game. Has to be something relatively small, maybe like small medium, just something that would easily flow into this park and not something that's just like, you know, crazy. It has to fit in. I think we all agree we want this park to look nice. We want it to look realistic, that kind of stuff. So ultimately I'm going to have some discretion on what gets added, but I think y'all know what I mean when I say that's what we're gonna go for. And if you don't want to create something, you can also just like something that we build. You can name it for us, like a ride or like a concourse thing like this. If you want to name like our food court here, that could be something you could do as well as a subscriber or a member. Stuff like that. Which is easier to find new streams on the things you are interested in. I agree. If those streamers have the ads set up right. And I say this as someone, I have Twitch Turbo, so ads aren't a thing on Twitch for me at all. But as someone, if I did not have Turbo, and if someone doesn't have their ads set up properly, it can be difficult to find new streamers on Twitch because of pre-roll. But for the most part, I agree. Yes, it's easier to find new streamers on Twitch. I actually find that short form content on TikTok to be a really good way to find new streamers and content creators, because it gives me a sample of what their stream can be like very quickly in, 15 seconds. And then I can just scroll if I don't like that content, or if it is something that I am interested in, then I can just tap into their profile, find, their Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and join right in just like that. Looks easy, but it is really hard to line up. Yes. There is... Ah, shoot, I did it again. Okay. So I think I'm just going to have this continue through here. And then... Oh. Oh. Forget what I said about that. We'll use this as our reference, since this is lined up with that. And chat, if you're wondering why we have purple here for the platforms, there is a bug in the game right now for platforms in the game on water slides, flume platforms, whatever they're called. You can't change the color of them right now. You used to be able to. But for whatever reason, when you click in and you go to change it, it should be this right here. It doesn't change the color. It just stays purple. We want that to be silver or white. So in an update, this will look nice because it'll have that white trim around the color, just like we've got down here and down here. So we're building with the the assumption it'll be fixed. All right, so that's there now. I am going to then I don't know, maybe now we just keep it like that. I was thinking about building this out. Can we shrink this down at all more? Or is that's the smallest it'll go? I was thinking about building this out to cover it. But I think I actually kind of just like it bleeding through. Do we have that problem if we move it here? We just have it on the other side now. Okay, I'll keep it here. Eyeballing that as well. Bring this over. And what I'll do, I'll copy this one. I know this one's at the correct height. I can just rotate it over and put it in place. That'll do. Maybe we can get away with not having the cross beams on this part and just say that this whole structure is providing support. We could also consider putting another I-beam right here and making and putting in those. We could do that. No, it's okay. I'm getting too crazy. Here. Good news, chat. I'm no longer on call. Very good news, actually. How's the weather doing? No tornadoes, no tornado warnings still, but it's going to ramp up soon. I'm curious, what does the HRRR show for us? Wow. So this is the HRRR, chat. This is a forecasting model for convection. This is what it suggested. This is what it is suggesting radar will look like at certain times, and it has one every hour. This is 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11, 12. You can see that's when it starts ramping up there. There's little hot spots here. Right here. And what we're going to be worried about, you might think this right here is going to be what we're worried about mostly, but it's actually going to be these discrete supercells that appear in front of the storm, because these aren't, they're not bumping into their neighbors right here. These are all by themselves. They can grow and feed on the warm, moist air and not be impeded by anything else. Those are the storms we're going to be worried about during this outbreak today. Oh yeah, it's really showing them here. It's doing a pretty good job of showing them. Not saying that this storm front is not going to be strong as well. You could have a QLCS tornado, quasi-linear something system. I don't remember what the C stands for. And those are the ones that happen on the front. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. I told myself no distractions today. And I'm just so amped up about weather. And if anyone was curious, the application I'm using for all this is called Radar Omega. The desktop version is a paid-for thing. I think you have to subscribe. I don't know. It's one of my favorite hobbies, so I don't really, if I'm paying for it, I think it's like $5 a month, something like that. I pay for like the one that's like $12 a month though, for all the extra details. Oh, I have a question for you. Speaking of distractions, I have a question for y'all, chat. I posted on Blue Sky earlier today a question that I want to know if you have an answer for or an opinion on. So a teenager is anybody that is 13 to 19 years old. If someone lives to be 113, do they become a teenager again? They got teen in their age. Do they become a teenager? I think they do. What do you think? At that age, they can be whatever they want. Agreed. Agreed. I'm actually really happy with how this looks. This is like realistic. This is what I would like. You know, it's not like super pretty, but it's like what I would expect to see for this kind of structure. Hell yeah, Pep. Hell yeah. So I tried to run Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I'm just getting vertex explosions everywhere. I can't wait for January when the new graphics cards come out. Me too. I'm getting I need to stop looking at the leaks because some of the pricing information that is leaking is very sad. But yeah, it's going to be a weird build for my next build in January. I assume if I can get a card. I don't know what the supply is going to look like, but it's going to be weird because I will be leaving Intel. I'll be getting an AMD CPU. That's going to be the first time I've ever not built a Intel computer. And for the first time ever, my graphics card will not be an EVGA card. And I'm leaning towards Asus because I don't know which one. The only thing that I know for certain is I want to make sure that my next graphics card does not have coil whine. And if you don't know what coil whine is, it's basically when your card is under heavy load, you can hear a whining from it. And it's just, I don't exactly know what it is. Like what I just assumed it's power being used somehow. I don't know. But it's very annoying. So I want to make sure that my next card does not have coil whine because my current 3080 Ti does. But also my my current 3080 Ti has also basically caught fire. So it's been through a lot. If you don't know that story, back in the day when the game New World came out, you may have seen news reports that the game was basically killing graphics cards. Because it was. And mine was affected. 9800 X3D. I don't know, actually, Forbidden Lake. I've not done as much research as I need to for a CPU yet, as far as the specific one that I want. I just know I did the research on Intel versus AMD. And this was months ago, so it's probably already obsolete because of how quickly things change. So basically, I'll do my research when I'm ready to purchase, because that's really the only time you can really, figure out that's what I need right then and there. Chat seems active. Consider clipping this moment for Crispy Tater Tot. Really? That's weird. I've never been happier to switch to AMD. You love it? I love to hear that. I was nervous about it at first, but I started talking about it on stream a good bit, and obviously now everyone that's on AMD is very satisfied. I've always had the stigma that they're just cards that perform slightly less, but consume tons of power and run really hot. But that's very old, outdated info, but it's just something that it like stuck with me, you know, like a stigma that AMD has had. No shrugging, no chugging. It's so smooth. When did you get your PC? Did you build it yourself or did you buy a pre-built? I actually have no idea what your computer hardware is. Beowulf, I'm so sorry. I got distracted. I saw your message and I meant to circle back to it and I completely forgot. This is our new water slide tower. So we've got a first deck here. This is not the only slide we're going to have, by the way. It's just a placeholder. And it's going to be centered. Don't worry. Once we finish the tower, we're going to then start making our slides. And they're just going to... Some are just going to be a traditional slide. Some are going to do circles around it. And then we've got our second deck up here. And this is going to be more of the thrill-seeking deck, I suppose you could say. but I want to focus on the tower first to make it look really good. As I'm looking at it right now, I feel like it's too square, but I don't know what else we would do. I think that'll change once we like wrap stuff around it and have like supports coming off of here to keep it up, that kind of thing. And I think it'll look more organic after that. But I think right now it's obviously just a very rigid structure. Intel does run hotter than AMD, measurably. Intel runs hotter than AMD now, really. I won't be in the market for a couple years, but if Intel keeps their stupid crap, I'll be moving to AMD as well. The 13th and 14th gen Intels are the ones that were affected by that. I don't even remember what the issue was anymore, but it was like an issue where they were using too much energy and the performance was lacking, or maybe the resolution to that was software that like derated the CPU, underclocked it. Maybe I don't know. Don't take this as fact because I don't remember exactly, but remember I was having a PC issues a few weeks ago. I switched to an AMD CPU. Oh, like you just recently did this, Una? Oh, well, thanks for sharing me with this. Thanks for sharing information with your friend. I appreciate that. I feel hurt. You built a whole new PC? What's the specs? You did not build a whole new PC. Just changed your CPU. Hold on. We had to change your motherboard then too. And you didn't tell me that. Jeez. Can you believe this, guys? Uh-oh, is this going to be the part where she tells me that she actually told me and I just forgot? You remember? No, I don't. When I poured water on my PC? That was like years ago, right? Yes, I do remember that. Clem had bought you a PC shortly after because we couldn't find GPUs anywhere. It was cheaper to get a pre-built. I remember those days. So my new build that you helped me with sat in the closet. Anyways, a few weeks ago, I took that PC and swapped out some... Oh. I see. That's funny you say that because I also have an AMD motherboard sitting in my closet. It was when it was back in the supply chain issues. It was literally cheaper to buy a bundle CPU motherboard. No, GPU motherboard bundle. No. It was when they were trying to eliminate some of the scalping issues with GPUs. So you could only buy GPUs if they were bundled with other tech. So my GPU that I bought originally was bundled with a motherboard. Hell, I think that was the one that Havoc got me, if I'm not mistaken. How to tell if someone loves you? They bought a GPU for you in the early 2020s during peak COVID. Peak supply chain issues with GPUs. God, I remember how it was so difficult to find GPUs back then, and they were so expensive. Whew. I'll about clam a GPU this week. That means, yeah, it's true. Because it's not a good time to buy him. I mean, that's just objective, which means you do love him. It's 12:30. That's not too bad, especially CAD. What is happening? My phone is blowing up with texts. Oh, cool. Got invited to a family fishing trip. Used Newegg. My PC I have now is from 2021 when you built it. I love Newegg so much. You probably paid a pretty penny for a new computer in 2021. I built the PC I have right now. I think it was early 2021 as well. Like January of 2021. Pre-built came from Newegg. Newegg's great. Anything that's not Amazon is great. I say as I stream on a platform owned by Amazon. Love you, YouTube. Y'all aren't aware, I have a very... I do not like Amazon. They used to be great. Now they are one of the worst retailers I've ever dealt with. I don't know if Havoc's still here, but Havoc, you should feel special that I used Amazon to send you that gift. Because I don't buy things on Amazon anymore. I find most of the things on Amazon we found cheaper elsewhere. And I've also found I actually get faster shipping now that I don't have Prime. Amazon Prime shipping, it would take 5 to 7 business days. Now that I don't pay for Amazon Prime, I get things in about 3 days. Doesn't make any sense. Whoa, where did our ladder go? Did I delete our ladder? But I've not had Prime for over a year now. And I've not missed it once. UK Amazon is next day. It's next day in a lot of places in the United States. And it used to be really good where I was. Like I would get next day and 2 day at the latest. And then it got really bad. And it's not improved here. Well, I guess maybe it has now that I don't have Prime, but it wasn't worth paying for Prime. It really wasn't. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So now I find myself actually shopping now because when I had Amazon Prime, you know what I did? If I needed something, I just went to Amazon.com, searched for it. Maybe I had an extension on my computer that was like, hey, this price is way too high. But often I would just buy it on Amazon because it was Amazon. Now that I don't have Prime, I find myself actually shopping around, going to Best Buy, Newegg, Target, Walmart. And I find, and I'll often search for that same product on Amazon now, and I'll find that it's more expensive on Amazon. Where did this thing? I want this. Come with me. don't use Amazon because screw Bezos and other billionaires. Find a smaller shop at a lower, same, or even a little more expensive and buy it from there. Couldn't agree more, Storm. It's hard to do that for some people, especially in this economy. And I'm not going to fault anybody that will just buy the cheapest they can find it. Like, it sucks that we're in that position right now, but I agree. I like buying from small places like that. There's a it's unfortunate that there aren't local places for like everything that I want to buy, though. Like my PC parts, I would love to buy local, but I can't do that. Not a thing. I want to say lately, all I really use Amazon for is your books. That's what Lauren does. Lauren, there's nothing better than a Kindle subscription right now. Like, I've not found anything that's... Well, Lauren has not found anything that's better than that. Like, even like Google Play Books, there's not a subscription for that. You have to buy every individual book. And you don't need Prime for... Yeah, it's a separate thing. Yep. Hello, JP. Merry Christmas. Hi, Dad. All right, let's... I hate how difficult it is to select this. Move this guy on up. Use Amazon because your health makes it hard to get out. That makes sense. And I want to be clear, I'm not hating on anybody that uses Amazon. I'm just expressing how I thought it was going to be very difficult to get rid of Prime because I had it for like a decade. And then it wasn't. But I understand that that's not the case for folks that you know, have mobility issues or anything like that. There used to be a good low-cost local vendor for PC parts, a Korean guy who could get almost any part you wanted, less expensive than anywhere else in town. He retired, though, so ended up going to Micro Center for most of my stuff. I desperately wish I had a Micro Center where I live. I grew up in the Cincinnati area, and there is a Micro Center in Sharonville, which is very close to Cincinnati. I loved going there. Loved it. Micro Center is one of the best stores. I suppose I didn't duplicate that. I just moved it. Sorry for stealing that. Cincinnati's where you go? Look at that. We've been to the same store. There's one in Indianapolis now too. Nice. That's still further away. The closest one for me still is Cincinnati. So I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky, so about 3 hours from Cincinnati. Oh, you're in Louisville. Nice. So a lot of my family's still in Cincinnati, so I drive through Louisville very often. And we always stop there and get some food on the way up, and I charge the car while I'm there too, and good time. And for those that are not aware, it is Louisville. The less syllables you can put into that word, the more correct you are in saying it. You have family in Western New York, so the Cincy and Columbus stores are right on the route. Nice. One doesn't have it, the other likely will. I hope your family was okay from all the lake effect snow. What, a couple weeks ago now? That was some nasty, nasty stuff. Storm! Look at that! A new member of the Crispy crew. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. And the little tot next to your name now. Appreciate you. They're used to it, so they're fine. I've got a buddy who lives up in Erie. And they got so much snow. What did he tell me? Let me figure out what he said. He said, I asked how he was doing, making sure he was okay. He sent me pictures of the snow. I'm not going to share that because I don't want to dox him, but he said they got 33 inches so far. And last year, they got 25 inches total for the entire year. But over the course of like a day and a half, they got 33 inches of snow from lake effect snow. That's just wild to me. I've been enjoying your content for a couple months now. Happy to contribute. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's genuinely some of the best stuff to hear. Chat, I was thinking about this last night, and once I'm finished with this superstructure, I'll make a blueprint out of it and put that on the workshop. And then once I'm finished with all the slides, I'll also put that on the workshop. So 2 separate entries. That way you can just have this tower if you just want the tower, or you can have the slides if you want everything all included. Multiple feet like that used to be a lot more common than it is now. There was at least 2 or 3 stores per season that dropped 3 or 4 storms that dropped 3 or 4 feet when I was a kid. Wow. I've only I've only experienced lake effect snow once, and it was during a drive, and then while we were up there, we were going to Waterton, New York. I've I've never seen that much snow fall so quickly in my life. Lake effect snow, it's a beast. It is an entirely different beast. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say lake effect snow, chat, my understanding is, so as air moves across the, this is specifically the Great Lakes, Lake Erie is what I'm specifically talking about. I don't know if it works the exact same elsewhere, but on Lake Erie, air moves across the surface of the water, and it pushes onto land, and then the change from being over water to over land, I guess maybe the difference in temperature, or maybe it being forced up. I would assume it's being from being forced up, causes that air to then condense and then fall as snow. A lot of snow. More snow than like any. It's just so much, and it just keeps coming because it's not associated with like a storm front. It's just from wind, just normal wind, basically. Wild. Watertown gets it from Lake Ontario. Oh, is it? I actually don't. I'm not. It's been like probably been 10 years since I was there. I don't even remember where Waterton was actually. You're right, it does. It gets it from Lake Ontario. I didn't realize it was that far north. You're getting rain in Ontario. All right. Let's finish this real quick. I know that I think we're basically just on the detailing part at this point. I'm procrastinating on the roof because I don't know what I want to do for the roof. I kind of almost just want to remove these pillars and just say this is it, but a lot of these towers that I see have roofs, even if it's just like, you know, some straw like this to kind of make it little tiki, but I don't know if I want to do that. I haven't decided, and I'm open to suggestions if you have any, chat, how we should put a roof on here. Have a slide on top. I don't know if I can do that. I'd have to. Yeah, I want the stairs to all be inside this structure, and I can't add another staircase inside. Open at water parks you've been to. There are a few. Yeah, I'm not saying that they're not open as well, Pep. That's a good point. I'm not trying to say that that's not the case, but I have seen a bunch that are enclosed as well, and I want to go with that. But also maybe not. I don't know. I would love to have maybe just a fabric roof. Oh, like some canvas or so. That's a good idea. Maybe we don't have these giant beams and we have maybe like some thin wood, like some bamboo or something, and then have like canvas attached to them, like a tent. Yeah, exactly. That's a good idea. Hold on. I have an idea of what I want to do so I don't forget things that you all tell me. I'm just going to put notes in the game so I don't forget. But I was also going to say it would be nice to have someplace I can put a name on top of it. Or maybe I have it going up it or something. Like on the side. I don't know. We'll think about that. It's floating, but that's fine. Okay, let's finish up. Have we done... Yellow is finished. Orange needs to be finished next. I did it again. Moved it instead of duplicated it. Tell someone to a sign on a pane of glass and light it up. It looked amazing. Do you have a picture or a link of that, Michael? Because I would love to do something like that. So like when I was making this subway sign, I put it on glass. My intention was to try and make it look like the glass signs that have like an LED strip on the top and bottom so that the text like glows. But I couldn't think of a way to do that in this game. And if that's something that, if that's an effect that someone was able to figure out, I would love to know how to do that. Oh, you guys are still getting stuck here? Maybe we need to add some, some of these here. Maybe that'll help. And remember, like, day one, if you were here, when people actually used this area? I do. Oh, are those glass sliding doors? No, those are windows. I thought I put sliding glass doors there. They had the glass on the floor with the light under the path. It was in a stream, so I'll try and find it and do a screenshot. If it's too much trouble, don't worry about it. But are you saying that they made it a shadow with the light? They had the glass on the floor with the light under the... Oh! I see. It was a backlight. Okay. Pepperidge Farm remembers. What's up, Britt? Did you see the guy who made a drone show? No. What? Oh. I now remember why I didn't add the orange here. It stopped when adding the vending machines. Is that it? Let's close the vending machines and see what happens. Because if they don't want to use the vending machine, I mean, if they're only using the vending machines, then we'll just get rid of them. I like how they look aesthetically, so maybe we'll see them come up now. Or was it because of the spacing here? If you have a link to that drone show, I'd love to see that as well. He uploaded. Okay, let's take a look. Folks, while we're in the workshop looking for this, if you haven't already, oh. I've been banned. Is anybody else able to access the workshop right now? Is this a me issue? Or an us issue? What do you mean check account details? What am I supposed to do? Where would I update that? Frontier watching the stream when you said you should only stream for 2 hours, they cut you off. It wouldn't surprise me that they're watching the stream, but I don't. Why would, it's a me issue? Okay. Welp. Let me add it to my Google Keep note, and then I'll look at it later, I suppose. For the website. Good idea. Logging in. Okay, I was able to log in on the website. I am now searching. Drone show. There it is. I don't know why I thought if I had the code I could still download it. Well, let me save and close. Maybe if we could just go to the main menu. I don't know why when I leave my park, the sandbox now goes right here to Knoll Island. And if you don't know what Knoll Island is, it's the coordinates 0, 0. It just defaults to it for some reason in here. Whenever there's, it's weird. So, oh, that happens for you too? Okay. Weird. I'm disconnected from everything. Did I actually get banned? I'll close the game and go right back in. We'll see what happens. Any storm updates? There's a couple severe thunderstorm warnings. There's nothing tornadic at the moment, it looks like. Your internet connection is good? Yes. No dropped frames. I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. If I had some issues with the internet, we'd be at least dropping a couple frames. We've not dropped a single frame yet. Looks like we're in. We're in. All right, let me copy that share code again. Hold up. Is that... Okay, Frontier. Let's talk. That's... I copied that code using the copy button from the Frontier Workshop's website, and it includes those dashes. But I can't copy it with those dashes into the game. Come on. I'm really excited to see this. Should watch the video first. I would love to, but I don't want to. I can't watch it on stream without stealing their content. And if it's something that requires like some instructions, he has advice of how to set it up. Okay. I'm very particular. I don't want to play any video or audio from them on my stream without permission. I'm very particular about that. So we might have to check it out at a later time if it's something that requires like instructions to get set up. Where would it be saved? It's intense. Okay, so you're saying I would need to watch the video to get it set up? I don't even see it yet. Did it not download yet? It says it's installed. What's it saved as? Scenery. I wasn't looking at blueprints for scenery. I forgot it defaults to custom. Whoa. I can't even imagine creating something like this. This makes me not even want to like try to make cool stuff anymore. Like, why bother when you got people making stuff like this? I mean, I'm being dramatic right now, but like this is, I don't even know what any of this does, but it's already incredibly impressive. I think I see what's going on though. I think each of these is going to be programmable on here. Yeah. Wow. Each event sequencer is a toggle, it looks like. That's insane. That is beyond cool. He did it. The fact that it's not just a drone show, the fact that he made it so that other people can create their own drone show. And the fact that he even made drones that like look good too. Oh my, dude. Those spin too. Are you kidding me? What an incredibly talented individual. I'm gonna go subscribe to their YouTube right now. That's their YouTube right there, by the way, chat. I already like them because I just went to their channel, and the drone show is the first video that pops up. The second video is a tornado in Planet Coaster 2. I want to be friends with this person. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. That is wild. I really want to look into that. But I would have to watch the video, and I don't want to have any possible thought that I'm like, you know, putting someone's content on my stream without permission. And it's the song, chat. It's the song we love. Or at least the one that I love. If you don't love this song, why don't you? Any Planet Coaster 2 is broken. He really said, hold my beer. That's the entire part count for consoles right there. I wonder if it would even work on console. Has someone tried it out? Suppose I could, since I do have a console. Feel like I would enjoy this game more on console for the management side, but the building I definitely enjoy more so on PC. I'm just so much more familiar with keyboard and mouse. I don't like where I put that. Your PlayStation's screaming. And we need this guy over here. Oh, on a different axis. This guy over here. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to fill that. Or that. Sorry, it's very hot in here, and I need to turn thermostat down. Very hot in here. All right, I need to find a piece that I can fit right there. Just a small little... We're going to say it's fine. I think we can just say it's fine. All right. So we have red almost finished. Need to get rid of this.
Who wants to join my Tater Talk Club? We're meeting right now.
Primo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in to the Spud Club. Wonderful to have you here. Hope you're having a good day. So we can continue that all the way through, huh? Where's our white pieces? That was kind of fun because I had a hard time even finding it, which means it blends in very well for a part that's not the original white part there. Good, good, good. Gotta have that white trim on top. That's not enough. Actually, let's put it out here. Line it up with this. And move it back in. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Get that. Like that. And move it out again. Being very detail focused today. Move this one down. I might I need to probably bring this all the way down to the ground. So we might do, what do I want to do? I have an idea. I'm going to finish this border. And we're going to try something out to cover in. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Okay. Although we have to be like right on it. All right. Continue this on over. It's not poking through. Make sure it's all the way in. All good. Need that red. Excellent. And we could put that here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that works. Ah! Big Teddy Bear Gaming scared me. Oh, we have a tornado warning. Northwest of downtown Houston. Right over Katy. I've got a brother who lives in Katy. You're trying to be scary? You did. You were successful. Okay, I have finished the border, right? Yes, I finished the border here. So I'm thinking maybe for the bottom here, we incorporate all the colors here. And we do something like... Here, I'm actually bringing it away while I make this. Can double wide. Oh, no, not a tornado. Yeah. There's gonna be a tornado outbreak in south of the United States today. It's gonna be kind of bad. Hope you had a good Christmas. Thank you. I did. I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Any plans for New Year's? I'm going up to visit some of my friends in New York City. We are not going to Times Square. That would be awful. but we're just going to be in New York City. With the sea green, right? Yeah, we did. If it's making you go to AC at a casino. AC? We went with the royal blue. Atlantic City, I see. Probably just gonna game, and if you can, get your TV to cooperate. Watch the ball drop. Nice. I both want to go to New York to see my friends, and I also do not, because I've just been traveling so much lately. I want to be home for a good bit, but I also really want to see them. They're also aware of the fact that I have conflicting feelings ongoing, and they understand. So that's what's important. You flying? Yeah. Yep. Our flight's tomorrow morning. Very early flight. I don't think I like it. I think I'd rather just it be white. You like it? What do you think, chat? It's the community park. Do we want to have it? Or should I just make it white? Make it bigger. Kind of kicking myself a bit. I'm installing a rather massive build chain, but looking to build a new computer early next year. Your ISP is going to hate you for eating the bandwidth cap twice over. You have a bandwidth cap? Ooh. Make the colors longer. Oh, I see. Like double it? Or just like make it one more? One more each. One more longer. Cox has a 200 gigabyte cap before they start charging extra. Are you kidding me? I would reach that in a week. Probably sooner on some weeks. I'm gonna check out my new coaster called Venom. Let me save that code. Since we're on a limited time frame to this stream, I might not be able to check it out today, but I will add it to wherever I can find my list. There it is. Actually, I'm just going to make a new note. Creations to check out. Venom by Sergeant X22. Okay. Oliver's begging for loves. Hi, Blood. Hello. Come here. Oh my goodness, he's already laying down. He just immediately plopped. Just immediately plopped. Hi, buddy. Aether, what do they charge after that? Is it like per gigabyte used? Like a mobile provider? Hi, bud. My goodness. You are needy right now. Hello. He's purring very loudly. I don't know if you can hear him. Just woke up from his nap. He woke up from his nap and then decided he needed some petting. Didn't you, blood? Here. All right. You have to lean awkwardly back, so I'm gonna be kind of out of camera, out of frame for just a moment here. Apparently. All right. I need this green one right here. All right. How do I remove ungroup scenery? There we go. And then what I want to do I want to add things to this group. So do I have to ungroup it? Okay, so I ungrouped it. Oh, that's nice. I like how they did that. Yes, I wanted those trees a mile away. I don't know why I'm not just underground. Oh, I'm not underground because that's also underground. Oliver, you're being very needy right now, buddy. All right, remove you. Move that. No. Okay, I think we got it all. No, there's something in here selected that shouldn't be selected. Yeah. You. And you. There we go. 21. Group scenery. Double check. Yep. Okay. Now we can... Dude, you gotta just hold yourself up, okay? I know you're being super relaxed, but you gotta work with me, bud. So if you bust the cap, they'll add a 50 gigabyte for $10. $100? It could be up to $100 or more. Oh my God. What speeds do you get? I don't know if I like it still. Blood. All right. Let go. Put you back over there. And we'll turn your camera back on. I would get rid of that internet and get somebody that doesn't do all that nonsense. I bet you they don't have a choice. I would say a majority of the places in the US don't have an option for an internet service provider. I am very fortunate. I have two choices. Well, actually, I don't have a choice. One is Spectrum, which is a copper ring network. Basically means that I share bandwidth with the entire neighborhood. Or I can have AT&T fiber, which is what I have, and I've got a direct fiber line back to the central office. So that gigabyte of bandwidth is mine. I don't share it with any of my neighbors. I don't know how I feel about the... We'll keep it for now. But I still almost feel like the white would be better. But we'll keep it for now. It's the community park. You suggested it, community. I will fill it in. And we'll start there. We don't even have fiber at all. We got lucky, so not lucky actually. I can thank Google for me having fiber internet. So Google Fiber, if you're not familiar with Google Fiber, it's a service provider in the United States that offers fiber internet. They started offering fiber internet to homes, to residential areas before like anyone. And their goal was not to be an ISP. Their goal was to get government subsidies for it and stir competition, wake up the ISPs that all had, you know, no intention of improving their network, and drive some competition. And it worked because AT&T got scared and they started working on their fiber network, and they started building. So Google Fiber was in Nashville. AT&T decided we're going to build our fiber networks out where Google Fiber isn't yet, so that we can get those customers before Google Fiber expands. So that is why I have Google Fiber. Or I'm sorry, that is why I have AT&T fiber, because of Google Fiber. And I'll say it's been the best service provider I've ever had. The only outage I've ever had that was more than 4 nines, 99.99% uptime, was when their central office, their headquarters in downtown Nashville, was bombed. And I can understand the internet being down because your headquarters was bombed. Like that's an understandable outage. No one was hurt. What type of speed do you get? So I can compare to the UK. So I have their gig fiber, and it's the second slowest speed they offer. They offer a 500 megabits per second, a 1 gigabit connection, a 2 gigabit. They advertise it as 2 gigabit, but it's actually 2.5. And then they also offer a 5 gigabit per second fiber connection. All of those are symmetrical. Symmetrical meaning gig up, gig down. How understanding of you. No problem. Yeah. I'm a reasonable guy. We actually, from when AT&T had that bombing in Nashville, we actually lost a lot of communications for like at least a couple days. I want to say it was like almost a week before we even got like cell service back, because everything was using like the AT&T backbone. There was no redundancy. I remember when I wanted to just reply to a text or a message on Discord or something, I had to drive to Wendy's. Because Wendy's was one of the few places in town that had internet. Kitty went back to sleep. Kitty had to go back to sleep. I think I do like that now, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Really do take instant messaging for granted. We do. Just a couple weeks ago, I was thinking about how when you wanted to instant message with someone, it was like something you went out of your way to do. Like you went to your computer, you logged into AIM or whatever you used. And if you were online, that was when you were online. You no one you didn't have a cell phone where you were connected 24/7. Like that was when someone had the opportunity to message you. They couldn't just do it at any point. Oh man, I had so many fun memories of using AIM. Rate limiting. Good stuff. All right. I nudge feature, best feature. Yeah, MSN Messenger. I didn't have anybody that used Yahoo Messenger. GChat, Google Talk. Google Chat. Is that what it was originally? Then BlackBerry Messenger. Oh my goodness. I remember that was hot shit back in the day. Everyone wanted BlackBerry Messenger. I never got on that train, but I feel like that train derailed as quickly as it took off. I just realized I'm being inconsistent here. Oh well, it'll be fine. I didn't notice it until right now. It'll be fine. WhatsApp is basically what BlackBerry Messenger was. Yeah. Ping. Was that a AIM client? Or a instant message client? I'm not familiar with Ping. Only this year that BlackBerry phones are being killed. BlackBerry's had some like decent smartphones over the years too. Like not, whenever you think of a BlackBerry, you think of, the one that had like a tiny screen and a full QWERTY keyboard. But they actually made some decent smartphones, like touchscreens and stuff for a while. I never had one, but I remember reading and watching reviews about them. Some pretty interesting stuff. Not enough for me to want to get one, but Ping was a nudge on BlackBerry Messenger. Ah, okay. Now, what am I going to do here? I guess we just won't have an orange stripe there. And I guess I won't have... Where was that? I guess I just won't have a green stripe here either. Miss the old Palm Pilots. I remember when I was in when I was in grade school, my dad's company, they sent him a, I don't think it was like branded Palm Pilot, maybe it was, I can't recall exactly, but it was one of those devices that was basically trying to run a miniature version of Windows XP. So like it had a full touchscreen, you had to use a stylus, it had like the start button down there, and I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It was, I don't know if that was Palm Pilot or actually, what was it called? Windows Mobile. Oh, the start button was the top left, actually. Pocket PC, maybe? Is that what they called them? I'm trying to find a picture of it. This thing. This thing right here. So my dad's company sent him one of these, and he refused to use it. So he basically gave it to me, which was wonderful because I learned how to put like custom programs and stuff on it. And in grade school, I remember bringing it to school and causing a ruckus because it had an IR blaster on it. So at random times, I would just turn the TV on in the classroom, and the teachers had no idea because they didn't know this technology existed at the time. They're like, what is happening? It was fun. All right, where's the... this thing? Had them go crazy, yeah. Such a bad boy. That's me. I wish that I could center this. I suppose I'm not going to move that whole thing again. There's no way. It'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Red's done. Orange. Not done. Thought we were done? We weren't. What's the weather doing? We have an observed tornado warning in Cypress, Texas. Public confirmed tornado. So those that aren't aware, the National Weather Service has multiple types of tornado warnings. This is something that's not really talked about much, but you have a tornado warning indicated. And that's just a tornado warning that is, it's put out because there is concern that it is putting down a tornado or it may imminently. Is that close to you? No. I'm nowhere near here. I'm all the way up here. Then you have observed. You've got observed tornado warning. And that just means that something has confirmed it. It is a confirmed tornado. And you usually have a source right here. So this is a public confirmed tornado, which means just someone in the public reported it, maybe sent a picture to the National Weather Service on Twitter, and that's how they can confirm that. After an observed confirmed tornado, you have something called a PDS tornado warning, which is a particularly dangerous situation tornado. That's a tornado that essentially has the potential to cause catastrophic damage. It might be that it's very strong. It might be that the storm is continuing to grow, or they have reason to think it's going to affect something that is of great population. Actually, no, it's not with that. It's just that it's an enhanced tornado warning, and it just means that the tornado has probably been on the ground for a bit, and it's a larger tornado. Then you have something called a tornado emergency. That is the highest level of tornado warning, and those are extremely rare. They're reserved for the most dangerous and powerful tornadoes. Ones that are on the ground for a long time, and typically ones that are traveling through an area of significant population. And for whatever reason, I didn't know about any of the PDS or the tornado emergency until I started really getting into weather. So yeah, now you know. We're going to keep an eye on that. That tornado probably isn't on the ground anymore. Just looking at correlation coefficient. But let me show you how you can tell what a debris signature is. A TDS is what they call it, tornado debris signature. So there's the velocity couplet. This is why I think it's not like on the ground. It could be in the future, but right now it doesn't look like it. But if we go to the correlation coefficient and then go back a few frames, you can spot the tornado on here. Right here, right here, right here, right here. And then it looks like it cycles right here. And in fact, there might have been two tornadoes on the ground right here. But it looks like it cycles, and cycling typically happens when the rotation sucks that tornado in to the supercell that's right here. And then a new one gets born right here. So it kind of sucks it in and then starts up again. You can see it's right there. Then it continues. And then it fizzles out, it looks like. That might not have actually cycled. That actually might be debris from this original one. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The radar can't give you a full picture every time, but you can make some educated guesses. And those get backed up by, yeah, see, when you've got bright green and red like that, that means the velocities are right on top of each other. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's much more broad rotation now, so it's probably not on the ground right now. Anyway. Oops. Fun stuff. Not for the people there, obviously. I just think it's interesting. Learning something new, learning how to use the technology that we have. Yeah. We just get tornado alert and tornado watch. In where? The UK? I'm assuming. Florida? Maybe by like your local news, but y'all are still governed by the National Weather Service in terms of that stuff. So you guys still get those warnings and watches. Local news might not carry it out that way, which in my opinion is no bueno. Doing that. How many slides are we gonna have? Probably 5. And the reason for 5 is that's the limit on the blueprints. You get red and amber watch in the UK. What do those mean? Welcome back, Yuda. Whoa. Well, my voice definitely does not crack. Welcome back, Yuna. Does that mean I've been talking too much? Red is risk to life. Oh. Amber is stuff gonna get messed up. I see. Red risk to life, amber stuff to risk to property, I suppose. Is that kind of what it is? Pretty much. I see. And that's not specific to any kind of... Is it just like there's a red alerted storm? Could that apply to anything? Any kind of storm?
Tater Talk Club. We're meeting right now.
Lip and San. Hi, Lip. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let me know if I butchered your name. Lippy, you got it. All right, I just need something small to just shove right there. Just to fill that in. What about this? That's way too big. That's what she's... Oh, God. Yes, but they will normally name the risk. Example, red snow alert. Ah, okay. Interesting. It's fun to learn how it's done elsewhere. What filter do I have applied? What filter was applied? It's a grid piece. I want freeform. Was that the filter that I had applied? Oh, this might work. If I can shrink this enough. Yes. That works. This one, the LOD right there kind of messes with us a little bit. Move it out just a tiny bit. Cool. UK doesn't normally have tornadoes, so it's not a massive thing here. It's normally storms or flooding. That makes sense, yeah. Tend not to worry too much. The chances of us getting anything over an EF1 is very low. We get hurricanes, though. They are fun. We get warnings, so we go buy beer and charcoal. Honestly, if I was living in Florida and there was a hurricane coming in, I would be more concerned about the tornadoes that spawn off of it from the armbands. Because God, I can't remember the name of the one that came in a couple months ago. There was some significant tornado damage on like the east-ish side of Florida, kind of a little still inland. It did like more damage than what they thought the storm surge and the actual like eye wall was gonna do. It's spoopy. They've downgraded that tornado warning to a radar indicated tornado warning, by the way, if y'all were curious. All right, I believe orange is not finished. I don't know what to do here. I don't know how I can get... I know what to do here. Oh, shoot. That's the problem, isn't it? All right, so then let's do 21 on this. And then on this one, do a scale of 24. And we hope that'll be enough to accomplish what I want to try and do here. it's sticking out just a tiny bit, isn't it? That's, I think, as good as we're going to get there. I think. For me, where I am in Florida, I don't have to worry that much about hurricanes. The location, oddly enough, has a lot of negatives for hurricane tracks that push them off to the side. Interesting. That's why my dad actually just moved. He used to live just north of Fort Myers by Cape Coral. And they got hit pretty hard by a hurricane recently, and insurance rates have been going up and all that stuff. So he still wanted to live in Florida. So he looked into where to live in Florida, where insurance is lower and the hurricane chance is also lower. And he moved to the St. Augustine area earlier this year. All right, so we're done with orange now, right? Yes, we're done with orange. Are we done with yellow? Yes, we're done with yellow. You know what? I'm just gonna do the same thing we did over here. Just gonna get rid of that. It's an awkward piece. I think it's fine without it right there. Saw one this year. You saw a tornado? Or you saw the aftermath? Came across the entryway of our subdivision, knocked a few trees over. Love weather. Crispy, it's all your fault that I stayed up way too late playing this stupid time-burning game. Shakes fist at the fun. Be angry at the fun. You're welcome. All right, so green is done, right? Yeah, green's done. Blue is not done. Off to bed. Have fun and see ya. Didn't hit the wrong thing again. Thanks for hanging out, Grim. We'll catch you later. Get some sleep. You've been up way too long. Thanks for hanging out with us. Folks, are you enjoying the stream? Are you tired? Well, before you leave, don't forget to hit that follow button so you can find us again. Or if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you know what? While you're down there, might as well hit that thumbs up button. I mean, who doesn't love hitting that button? I sure do. Okay. I believe blue is now completed. Blue is not completed yet. Instant. Okay, blue is completed. So on to purple, which is just needs to be fixed. We moved these. There we go. All right, so move this guy out. And over. And then drag it on down. What new coaster did I build? We've not built a new coaster yet. But welcome in, Dweezy. Music reminds me of Stardew Valley. Really? I'm not getting that vibe. You like some Stardew Valley music, though. And... firm. Only the intro. Ah, I see. I was not paying attention to that part. Sure am still alive. We're over our time by, wow, a while. But I want to finish this detailing here. How's the build going? It's going pretty well. I'm finding problems as we go that we're just having to fix. So it's not going as fast as I would like for it to go, but slow and steady. No hurricane. Nope. Nope. We do have a tornado warning still. Still radar indicated. That's all that's happening so far. But it's gonna ramp up. I'm actually curious if the SPC has released a new graphic yet. They have, and not much has changed. Almost look the same. All right, I need to find this guy. I'm just going to come in here, steal you. Thank you very much. And bring you with me. You build an oil rig? Yes. Yes. I am doing America proud in our never-ending quest for oil. Okay, I think we're done with the superstructure. Yeah. Unless you're seeing some errors or something we've missed, chat. Like this. Obviously, we still have the top to do, but yeah. Fantastic. All right, so our to-do list. Obviously the top. I'm still not opposed. We might not have a roof. It might just be this top and that's it. But I'd like to and try it out, see how it looks with and without. So that's on our to-do list. We also need to figure out what we want to replace these railings with. We're going to basically embed them with something because I don't like this at all. And I hate that we can't even change the color. Obviously this purple here and this purple here will be changed to white when that bug is fixed. And then obviously we need to build our slides. The mixed review on Steam are putting me off buying this game, but it looks good to me. So I would say the mixed reviews, they're valid for certain parts of the game. There's a lot that's broken with the game. As far as like the management, and then some of the rides don't even work. Like go-karts still are completely broken. Like they just don't work. The creative part of the game, building, it's fantastic. It's chef's kiss. Wonderful. You enjoy doing piece by piece building like this, or making realistic looking parks, or just, building anything you can see here that we've done, this game's great, and I can highly recommend it. If you're looking for a great theme park management game, you might be a little disappointed at the moment. The management lacks some depth that I want, or it lacks clarity in what that depth is. And a lot of stuff is just broken, and you're playing the game of, is it broken, or do I not understand it? We've played that game a lot with this already, so you got like a little mini game of that. But if you want to just build stuff that looks really cool, and then build some water slides and build some roller coasters like we've got over here, it's a great game. Frontier has acknowledged the problems with the game, and they've said that they are prioritizing free updates for the start of 2025. So like bug fixes, and I would assume that also means free content updates, because they realized, hey, maybe releasing a paid DLC a month after release with the game being totally like not in a completely functional state, maybe that wasn't the play. They kind of backed off on that. I still think they really should have just made that DLC part of the base game as an apology. I'm still really hoping that Frontier does the right thing there, because I don't think releasing a paid DLC for $10 for 5 rides with the state of the game at that moment was the thing to do at all. Anyway, we have our tower here. And I'm an hour and a half over what I wanted to stream today. So the DLC back. Yeah, absolutely. So, Scan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're like I said, we're basically done with the superstructure. We just got to do the top part and then the slides for the most part. It looks very it looks very just boxy right now. But once we start getting some organic looking slides, kind of like going around it in circles and stuff, and maybe we'll have like one go through here. I don't know. I think it'll look more like it belongs, but right now it just kind of looks a little awkward, huh? Want to flip public opinion, port the PC1 base scenery over. The number one complaint outside the game issues is lack of scenery. The assets are already made, but are they compatible? I don't know. And can they... Is it part of their plan to, you know, just release paid DLC for stuff that was in the previous game? Because that's the way things are now. Went into Planet Coaster 1 yesterday and realized that all the new supports they added in Update 1 were from Planet Coaster 1. It's fine with me. They're great pieces. Are they really? Like, they're just exactly the same? Or are they like the same? Do they look similar? Are they the exact same model? Because it seems to me like it would be different. Why is there a... Oh, right. I forgot I did that. Are there 2 supports right here? There sure was. I wouldn't imagine they'd be using something like Blender. I bet you they're using something in-house. They're but probably like maybe even in engine. That's what I can't I can't talk about that. I forgot about my NDA. Another games company does something where it's in engine. Anyway, I need to wrap up. Other pieces reported Planet Coaster 2. Pretty much the exact same, maybe new texture. Perhaps. Unfortunately, we won't know. But it'd be interesting to kind of get some insight into that. At worst, it's a wireframe export out of Blender, textured. Maybe. I mean, if they're using something like Blender. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 uses assets from Planet Zoo. That's true. That's a good point. Microsoft did license them for that. I would love to know what that process looked like. But we need to wrap up, folks, because I was supposed to end the stream an hour and a half ago. Almost 2 hours ago. So, I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out. Let's see here. I want to see if I can do a redirect on YouTube. I want to try it. Because I think I saw that... Yeah, Ryan Hall is live. Can I redirect the stream there when it ends? Customization, redirect, add redirect. I can. Okay. We're going to do like a raid thing, apparently. Okay. So YouTube folks, let me know if this works. When I end the stream, it should redirect you over to Ryan Hall's weather stream, showcasing the severe weather in the United States today. So fingers crossed that works, because this is all, it's brand new to me. Twitch folks, stick around, then we'll do a raid as well. But YouTube, thanks for hanging out. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button over on the YouTubes. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the stream. I would greatly appreciate that. This will be the last stream until next week, because tomorrow morning I leave to go to New York, and I won't be back until like Thursday at like 11 p.m. So I don't even know if I'll be doing a morning stream that Friday or what, but actually maybe I get back on Friday. I don't remember. I'll keep y'all posted. Be sure to follow the socials, join the Discord, all that good stuff. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Hope this raid thing works. We'll find out in just a moment. Like I said, Twitch folks, stick around.